Trey, OT, OT. Trey, OT, OT.
Thank you so much, best friend!
Alright, what's up? Hey, this is gonna be short and sweet. I don't wanna hear it. It's gonna be short and sweet. Uh I literally was sleeping on the couch and then I was literally gonna sleep through this stream time. But my goodness. Had to be there. Um we'll get into it. But how you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Clap it up. What's up?
I'm gonna come.
Oh wait, wrong button. Hopefully everybody's doing all right.
Thank you so much!
We got an interview tomorrow, also at 8:30. So we're gonna be kind of quick here, if there was ever such a thing. I actually primarily I have to just get like all the work I couldn't do today. I at least have to send off the emails. I gotta certify my tests. Ugh. It was a data structure test that was based on like EMRs, electronic health records and stuff like that. Just it's like a three step. It's like three steps. It's like managing the data. Yeah, Epic stuff. Pretty much, it was all about Epic, and then like towards the end, it's about the ethics and do you understand like the laws and just what happens when like information, what to do in data leaks and security stuff. So the first half of it was data based. The second half was medical based. The last part was like security based, and it was so long. It was so long, but like. So I apologize if we don't have the normal structure that we normally do. Normally I would be coding or doing something like that, but you guys we had two options, and I felt like I didn't have enough time to tell you guys I wasn't gonna be streaming, especially since I didn't stream yesterday. You know, I'm a man of my word. You feel me? But I guess all I gotta do I gotta send out, like I said, I gotta do some work. So I was gonna be sitting here, finish it, and then move on to the next thing. You know? But to get into it, it's really hard for me to prepare for tests like this because there's nothing that'll really get you prepared to sit down and stare at a screen for 6 hours. But I will say this: if I accomplished anything during this exam, I'm really proud of how I re-centered myself. Oh, that one I've been interviewing for a minute for. So I think you're talking about the Google one. The Google one, the person who was interviewing me at Google got laid off. So it's safe to say that probably my position has probably been discontinued. But it just says pending. It should just keep saying pending. But during the like the earlier parts of the exam, you know, get there. You got to be there before 7. You get there at 7 for the 8:30 start. You got to do the check-in, and a lot of people. It's not just you. It's a room full of other people taking tests too, exams and stuff like that. Uh, oh no. Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that.
マイフレンド
Hey, at least you back on getting back on the horse right away. Hey, now more than ever, we got to push Icon. We got to push Icon. You need to get out there and get us some damn sponsors. But at least you got some interviews coming up. Um, hey Robotech, 12 feet, what's up? Clip, how you all doing? X, I see you all here. Thanks for joining me in the beginning. Me and Shake do a stream on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. If you're interested in checking that stream out. You can catch us there. You can catch us here for that stream. But yeah, like I was saying, during so a lot of people are anxious. You can feel the anxiety in the room. You can I imagine some people are doing their SATs. Some people are doing like their steps, their MCAT, whatever tests are out there now for certification. You could just tell the rooms spanned from blue collar to white collar to business professionals. It was for a pharmaceutical position. Hey, yo, what up, Guru? Guru? And you could just feel the tension in the room. So I one big mistake that I made was I probably ate too. I felt like I ate too early, like because I had to wake up. The place was like 30 minutes away from me, so I had to drive. I had to wake up earlier than I expected, and then I basically had to wake up an hour sooner. So I ate a little bit lighter because I didn't want to be like too full, and I'm still tired. I didn't want to be drowsy or feel groggy. But like by the time I was in the room, I was pumped. I was hyped. I was like, all right, let's fucking go. And I felt like I burned through all my energy. Right? I felt like I burned through all my energy, and immediately like I could hear my stomach talking to me the whole time. And like you only get like four a break between each one, but like every time you leave the room you got to recheck in, and that takes like 15 minutes. So it's like you just have like a little protein bar or something on the side and some water, and that's it. Like you just power through it, because really the test isn't like a test is also like the test of his endurance. And that's why it's hard to study for, because like you whenever you study at home you're comfortable, you can get up, drink water. But to sit there and be fixated in your little cubicle, like if this is what it was like working in the 1950s, no wonder so many people hated it back then. But right when I got checked in, some girl started having a panic attack, I guess, because like her calculator or like her computer wasn't working, her keyboard wasn't working. Like some of the keys weren't working. And she had already started her test. She was just panicking. And I was, she caused a ruckus. And you could have headphones, but it's like the ones they provide you. And it looked like something from Sesame Street. Like, man, it just felt, everything in there felt old. And it didn't look like they made, it was one use all. And it didn't look like anybody took a good job cleaning that shit. So I didn't put those in. But like her outburst, just sharp, like caused everyone to be a little bit stressed throughout. And then it started, like the anxiety started to get to me. And I couldn't remember. It's been such a long time since I had to incorporate this. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember how I used to recenter myself in the heat of a moment of being like flustered because it literally hadn't happened in so long. And then and then I went into, I guess I went into like the deep harbors of my mind, and I literally bit down on the inside of my lip, and that jolt of pain literally snapped me out of it. Oh man, very proud of myself for rediscovering that tactic. I'm pretty sure I had a healthier way of doing it. I need to have had, I hope I have a healthier way of doing it. I hope I have a healthier way of doing it. But yeah, 6 hours. I finished right around. I didn't need the full 6 hours, but it was definitely a test. It was like a lot of information to go through. So I said, you know what? We lost our whole day because we were being educated, and we still have to prepare for tomorrow. So I said, you know, let's get on. Let's do that shit together. All right, let's do it together. What color suit should I wear tomorrow? Black or blue? I'm gonna save my salmon color suits for more of a summertime event. Everyone's been saying blue. Why come? Okay, when do you wear black suits then? Nuggets. Everybody says blue. All right. Okay. Okay. So then here's the other question: black formal or funeral? All right. Bow tie or straight tie? Ah, okay. True story, X. True story. Straight tie? You guys are boring. I feel like I gotta wear a bow tie. I'm not too big to wear a bow tie. It will. Okay, now Nugs, you're talking my language. Shake, you're boring. No, no, hey. Stop with all this we shit. We might be best
マ
friends
イ
though.
フレンド
Thank you so much, best friend.
Stop putting me in this we category. Okay, okay, blue tie. I'm going navy blue. I'm not going bright blue, right? I'm going navy blue, not bright blue. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? What color bow tie then? Because I would prefer, if I'm wearing a blue suit, then I have to wear brown shoes. Okay, you're not about to sit up here and drag me for wearing a bow tie, and then you mentioned wearing a skinny tie. You knitted it too? Is that what was that? Let me guess, you knitted it too? Stop it. Hey, my neck is 20 and a half circumference. I know you. I could. You look. Yeah. With all due respect, you look like a knitted tie brother. And you know what? And we love you even the more for it. We we got to get you on the bow tie trend. The bow tie trend. Not me. Don't worry. What am I working on today? So I'm just recapping today's very much a bonus stream. The code you're seeing on the screen is definitely not what I'm working on. I have to send several emails. Are you guys interested in hearing? Are you guys interested in hearing the job offers I was offered today while I was taking this test? This is usually one of my favorite parts of the day, seeing how many people disrespected me via email with a lowball offer for a job. Wear a blue suit with a bow tie that is not a solid color, I say. Okay, but what's the color? I'm going white shirt, brown shoes, so I have a brown belt. And then y'all don't forget Mother's Day is coming up too. Go buy y'all mama some flowers. Everybody need to go buy some flowers, especially before that shit get too expensive. JPP, what's up? The technical exam was over some database structures revolving around electric health records, Epic, EMR, and stuff like that. And then it was over some technical, like HIPAA-based rules using patient data, how rules are mitigated and shit like that. No, not that JPP. Not that JPP. Yeah, nah. Whoa, whoa. That JPP, nah. But I can call him. I can call him. Text me early February asking me a question about something. Kenneth asked you how you doing, man. And then you blew me off and didn't answer. Yeah, so I still do that on the weekend, and I take some night call. But the new position that I'm interviewing for, so I'm trying to get out this remote position where, like, I'm sort of falling into, like, I'm just now, like, we've gone from building the software to now we're managing it, and it's like I want to get back on the projects, but I'm on a contract with them. So I'm just taking the interviews that I get for some new, like, data structure positions and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Secret? And that's why, like, I've been really everyone's always worried about, like, a lot of people were worried about major tech companies laying people off. But if you have a dual wielding passion in something else, so for example, healthcare would be my first passion. The infrastructure for healthcare is atrocious. It's atrocious. So it could use some tender love and care. So, like, I've been going to interviews since probably January. So, like, and anyone who's looking for a job knows this feeling, right? If you have a job and you're looking for a job at the same damn time, it's like you have two fucking jobs. Like, can anyone else relate? Can anyone else relate? Having to schedule all of your interviews so that you can like during your lunch breaks or downtime, so, like, you're always constantly stressed. Yeah, and the thing about it's a blessing and a curse. Like, it's great to know that every week I have 2 interviews, but it's also like you have to sit through so much dog water. So, for example, let's go over the first person to send me a recommendation. Hey, how you doing, hero? I was looking over your resume, and I couldn't help but find your path through medicine and technology to be truly inspirational. Are you interested in looking into a new contract? If so, we have one that's available in Bethesda, Maryland. I am in Chicago, Illinois. So this person clearly hasn't read my resume. We're looking for a pharmacology, technical, project operation coordinator. This person will specialize in consulting the FDA, pharmacists, and other clinicians and vendors to establish ground rules for disbursement of patient information, chemical compounding, and overall transactions. Um, yeah, you know, like, and it's a 12-month contract. So at the end of the 12 months, let's say I picked up and moved to Maryland. At the end of the 12 months, if they didn't re-extend me, I'd be stuck out there. Oh, and I always love this one. If you sign within the next week, we're gonna give you, clap it up, a $500 bonus. You feel me? A $500 bonus. I fuck with Maryland. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Maryland. At DC, Howard, John Hopkins. I trained there, so I fucks with it. But for me to move there for a year, just for a year, and this is always a red flag. The job ain't shit if they don't tell you the price in the job. The fact that $500 sign-on bonus is decent if this was your first job. Um, yeah. So but this person, I'll just leave them on red. We want Bert. Oh, these are my favorite. This urgent hiring. I have I have a need for a a technical qualities data engineer specialist. Hey, honey. Sorry about that. Um, um, we have a we have a we have a urgent hiring soon as possible, fully remote, location Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, but it's fully remote. We are looking for a technical data engineer quality specialist. This person will be responsible for managing utilities as it pertains to drug qualifications for new and pending drug patents. We need someone who specializes in medical expertise from the cardiac or thoracic world. In addition, has pharmaceutical and technical skill sets to set up vendor sites, landing sites, and other data infrastructures to provide support to vendors as needed when developing and onboarding and offboarding new and old drugs. This is a 6-month position. It's completely remote. See, and this is bold here. I like this for them. Is travel a regular thing in the industry? No, not necessarily. There's no there's no job I've had in healthcare that required me to travel other than the transplant one. Um, Chat, what's the average sign-on bonus? I'm new to the whole corporate stuff. So for sign-on bonuses, I think they come in scales. The thing you have to remember about sign-on bonuses is it is a way of guaranteeing you stay with the company for 2 years. So most of the time when you get a bonus sign-on bonus, there's comes an obligation where you have to stay with the company for 1 year or to 2 years, and if you don't stay with the company, you have to pay that money back. Um, you'll sign-on bonuses give you the ability to negotiate when salary can't be your only incentive. So I know people who use sign-on bonuses as their moving fee, right? So let's say for example, I wanted to move to Georgia, but I don't want to pay for my move to Georgia. I would get a job in Georgia and have them give me a sign-on bonus of the most I've received in a sign-on bonus was $20,000, barring professional football, of course. But $20,000 from a company, and that was in addition to my salary. But I used 15,000 of that to finance a house and moving my all of my stuff, all of my cars, and all that shit. But I think when it comes to negotiating for sign-on bonus, think about the expense. It usually comes when you think about an expense that you're gonna have to incur because you're moving, right? It's something that you're not like it. Whether it's like it's a new job in a new place, so you need a new house, or you need or because it's a job where you have to drive in more, you don't have a car, you need a down payment for your car, right? But hopefully you're in a better position, right? We want you to be in the best position possible, and a great position to be in is a position where you you get that sign-on bonus and you literally just put it in the stock market and collect dividends on it. Just collect dividends on it, or a high yield savings account and just collect dividends on it. The best case scenario is to treat it like money you can invest, because they're gonna tax you the same rate. So and man, this is another thing. If possible, try and tell them to like defer it to a high yield savings account or into a different account, because they'll tax you like it was income. So unless you can show that you had a major purchase that year to offset that, you'll be put in a different tax bracket than you're supposed to be and get taxed more than you're normally supposed to be. So it's kind of important. It's kind of important to have a strategic plan when it comes to that. Okay, sorry, I left. I missed some of those questions, but I was kind of distracted. Hey, yo, thanks for the follow, Dion. Uh, Hold on. Okay. I've never gotten a sign-on bonus. But a question isn't traveling. Answer that. I had my first sign-on bonus a couple months ago. 2K, 6 months required. Okay. My first time ever having that. It felt so special. No, it's a great feeling to have, Kenneth. So you're doing something right, for sure. Hey, yo, what's up, Dion, brother? I'm from Latin America. Hey, what's up? Clap it. I have a program in PHP and localhost what happened is that when I enter the localhost and see the folder where I have my codes, it automatically goes to a page of the file. Well, two things. I'm happy you asked this question, but I don't know PHP. But here's the Discord link. There's a section in the Discord called Help. If you post your question there with some context and probably some screenshots, someone in the group will more than likely get back to you. I'm late to the sign-on game. No, you're not. No, you're not. I mean, I think that's usually 20. Your 20-somethings, people start getting them. I think I was just spoiled because I had played professionally, so I got into a sign-on bonus early in my life. $3.5 to move to Chicago for sure. That, like I think if you're two at least if you have 3 years of experience, 3 to 5K and up is perfectly fine. The only way I'm ever asking for 20,000 in sign-on bonus is strictly medical. Like, but I also know some doctors who got sign-on bonuses of $100,000. Hey yo, what's up, Robo? Long time no see. I'm hoping to get a relocation benefit too. Hey, those come in handy. The technical was brutal. It was time. The time it took is the part that just whooped my ass. I'm not talking to you, Secret. We know you're majestic with it. We know you're majestic with it. Balling this position or medical, finish this project off, and but they love to put that urgent. Okay, now we're talking. Here we go. Here's someone who respects. Put a little respect on my name, Mr. Hero. I'm part of a recruiting firm. We are currently starting up our back end infrastructure for oncology research that pertains to pancreatitis. Oh, abdominal. Okay, these are all abdominal. Liver, nephrology is the kidneys, liver, and gastrointestinal. Okay, so abdominal cancers. We are looking for an individual who has expertise in clinical data structures and also familiarity with biopsies from cancerous tumors. That doesn't make sense. From tumors, cancerous tumors are cancerous tumors. You should see that's for a tech. Yeah, this is very much so for a tech position because you have to be able to display the data for this, all the integral data points of the tumor, and then they'll use the compounding medicine to build their medication or chemo regimen around that. But this is the part. Remember when I said earlier they'll never tell you the price. They'll never tell you how much it costs to get the position in question. This one, they came out the books. We are starting out. This is just them saying our starting pay is $83.50 an hour. I don't even know how much that is. What is that annually? What is it? 40 times 50? $83.50 times 40. How many weeks are there in a year? 53. Uh, so this is comes out to roughly $180,000 a year. This is their starting. It's 52. Oh shit. Okay, so there's 52. Then it's 177. 177. $177,000. Um, this is for healthcare. Yeah, this is for a pharmaceutical, healthcare pharmaceutical. Um, and so that's their starting. So they're definitely willing to negotiate. Most of these positions like this, you can always push them for like 200,000. Um, oh, this position isn't bad. This position isn't bad. It's just the question of the problem here is, um, it's fully remote, but the position is only 7 months. So usually, whenever you see a contract that's less than 12 months, they don't have they have a certain set budget allocated. So whether you finish the project or not, you're done at 7 months. That just leaves a bad taste in my mouth personally. Like I don't want to be part of something that we don't see the fruition. Is when you're talking about life-saving medication and stuff like that, or life-changing things, it's not so much about the money. It's about, do these people have a plan to actually bring a drug out that's going to help people? And they hit their client. There's a sign-on bonus here of $10,000. You'll be provided with 2 monitors, fully upgraded laptop, marketing position. They are looking for 10 years of experience. I don't have 10 years of experience. But you must be certified. Okay, I have that. Not everything that glitters is gold, man, when it comes to that. Because also, so say, okay, so what's your end game in your career? My end game in my career is to garner a wealth of experience that when my final boss, yeah, is I don't you're being short sighted, but you're only being short sighted because you don't have the experience yet. And the number one red flag that someone would look at my resume and see is, damn, this dude can't stay at a job longer than 2 years. So why the fuck do I want to hire him? I need him to be here for 5 years. So like, job hopping is cool when it's all about like when you're trying to grow your wealth or increase your number. But when you finally have the number or the ability to call your shots and say, this is what I want for my position, it's important. It's more important to find stability and structure. At this point, I would take a lower salary than what's offered here for stability, peace of mind, validation in what I'm doing. Right? Because like, trust me, if my job was to watch paint dry, I'd be the best at it, damn it. But I'd rather be happy at this point. Yeah, stability is the dream. Peace of mind, like to have a director or a VP who's not a dick. You could take 10,000 off of my fucking salary right now, today.
Oh yeah!
I've seen people leave $220,000 jobs. No one's gonna knock you for going for the money. Hey, at the end of the day, we all got bills and stuff that we want to pay. Um, please. Um, Another good thing is they have a calendar. They send you a calendar invite from the beginning, so you can set up your. So we'll take this one. We'll definitely take this one, and we'll look at this job later on. So Let's apply and oh, she is from HR. All right, so someone from HR reached out to us, so they will apply for us on our behalf, which is also great. Just give me a decent wage that keeps up with inflation. Facts. Let me work just 8 hours and have and I have a dick boss. I will be your best employee. Employee of the month every day in day out. I will go to bat. And like I'll take it personal. Nah, for sure. I think when you're young, you should experience as much as possible. And if you're truly like, and if it truly speaks to you, like do as much as possible. Like I have no qualms with people who find a position that they like and don't leave, and like they don't leave. They've been there for 15 years. When I go into an interview place and I hear that my boss has been in that position for 15 years, it puts a smile on my face. I didn't know the music went off. My bad. My bad. Would you have a smile on your face if I've known you for 15 years? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we would have enough. We would have enough inside jokes that I'd be like, secret. That's the one. Hit him with the, hit him with the JJK.
マイフレンド
Thank you so much, best friend!
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah for sure, absolutely. Just finding someone somewhere where like you can someone they'll bolster you and they're okay with you growing. There's no negative sentiments about you moving up or moving down in the world. Like they're people just truly there to support you and everything you're doing. Uh, all right, yeah. Let's respond back to this email. What do they need? Here's another thing. For a position of this caliber, I'm gonna keep it 100. For a position of this caliber, if they are telling me that I have to go somewhere to apply for a position, that that really just like no. Like I'm gonna send you my resume, and if you want me to apply to it, then you have all the information you need to apply to the position. But I'm not about to sit here and fill out some goddamn bullshit. And maybe that's what's wrong with me. That's probably definitely what's wrong with me. Hey, Secret, I hope you get the job. If you get the job, all I ask is to let me hold $5. Just let me hold 5, baby. You know, shoot, I'll give up something for the people.
The people.
I'll give up something for the people. Hey, the medical industry gonna get its money out of you. No matter how much you think they paying you, they gonna come out on top. Cause I'm pretty sure you're gonna be on call. You're gonna have a pager. You're gonna have weird ass clients in different parts of the world. As soon as first day on the job, okay, we're gonna put you with the Singapore clients. Aren't they 12 hours ahead of us? Yeah, don't worry. So 6 p.m. here is 6 a.m. there. Yeah. So now all of a sudden you're a day walk. You're a night walker. No, you definitely don't. If that's all you need, that's all you need. Definitely, it's important. It's important to learn how to live within your means early. Hey, yo, way to get in the race, Rumple. The technicals revolved around the technical exam revolved around electric health records. So you had to be able to divvy. Oh, Robo, you're probably pretty familiar with this. You had to divvy up data tables for like all of your patients out of like a warehouse that had no structures, no data trees. So you had to build a data tree, and then you had to like, I think it's called relational databasing or something of that nature, where like you need the files and the information pin that's identified in the file, and you need a nomenclature of some sort, to make information in one file also make sense in another file or in other file. Yeah, relational database management systems. So like you just had to be able to like, it was like a conveyor belt, and whenever they asked a question, if your data structure couldn't make that table work, then you couldn't submit the answer. So you had two choices: either submit it correctly, or say you couldn't figure it out. And then the second part revolved around sort of like the laws and regulations, like how, like, hey, a VP at 4 p.m. emails you saying that they need all of this data for this patient's client. They have a meeting with them in 13 minutes. You check to see if the VP's on the data agreement table, and he's not. What do you say? A patient was late for their last chemotherapy. It's the chemotherapy thing. Yeah, it's intense, but it's designed to make you feel pressure. Um, yeah, I've been preparing for this for about 4 weeks now. But like I said, the hard part was more getting the hard part for me was more so getting fatigued enough to know what it would feel like 4 hours in, hungry as shit, and I'm typing away, and like what happens when you're hungry, other things are in your head and you're moody. Do you still answer those questions correctly? It's easy to answer these questions when you're at home. You can drink water, listen to music, stretch out. Stay there for 2 hours. No, I feel like you should finish in a decent amount of time. There was this one dude who said he didn't finish his test, but I don't think me and him were taking the same test. I think he might have been retaking like another test, but he said he didn't have enough time. You could hear him punching his keyboard trying to get shit done. So I I know everyone that was there wasn't there for what I was doing. So this is the thing that's kind of crazy. Um, they have two grading scales. They have the national grading scale, which is like the national average. Like say for example, you wanna be graded against the national average that they base on last year's average, or you can be scored on how everyone did for the month that you're currently in. I went with the dark, yeah, but we haven't. We're still. We got the white shirt, brown belt, brown shoes, dark blue suit. Uh, now we're thinking about bow tie combinations. What are we doing for the bow tie? Did I see Job join the race earlier? What's up, Job? No, no, no. So the job interview, this is the job interview I have tomorrow is for a different, totally a different thing. I literally had to take off of work this week because I had so many job interviews and this test to prepare for. Had to get my hair done. My hair did. Like it was just too much to maintain. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. That's why this stream is shit right now. Um, like today was truly like this week has truly been kicking my ass. But they said the showers of spring bring flowers, and when it rains, it pours. So don't complain. Don't complain. You wouldn't wear a bow tie? I gotta wear the bow tie. To wear a bow tie, does anybody know the reason why healthcare professionals wear bow ties? Does anybody know the reason why? Nugs, you are spot on. It was established in earlier healthcare. Whenever the doctor would lean in with their stethoscope or lean in for an examination, the last thing you want is your bow tie, or I mean your tie, flopping on the patient's face. And then to prevent them from throwing their tie over their shoulder, which causes a dramatic shift in air movement, which will cause things to flare up in the air. Um, so the bow tie, they wear bow ties to alleviate that. So traditionally, or the gimmick is, if you whenever you're taking a photo, and you're health if you're a health and you provide patient care, for your first day photo is always as a sentiment to it to wear a bow tie. And it's like a signifier, it's identifier. So yeah. Tie clips were obviously invented later on, but when you're trying to intubate a patient, because from an anesthesiologist perspective, you stand. This is the patient's head here. Their toes are pointed that way, away from you. So their mouth is open. You arch their neck open, and you have to lean in to see into their mouth and lift their jaw up so you can see, and make sure you're not putting the endotracheal tube in their stomach versus in their airway. And if your tie falls, you won't be able to see anymore. Yeah. So the reason why I always opt to wear a bow tie for medical related things is it's a way of saying something without saying something. But also, I think bow ties I've always been a vibe for me. I have more bow ties than I have normal ties. I have more suspenders than I have normal ties. Like if I'm wearing a tie, it's usually upon request. Like someone made a request for me to wear a tie. Yeah, the more you know, the more you know. Yeah, so we started off on Tuesday. Um, Tuesday we had the interview with Twitch. Twitch reached out to me. They wanted to interview me, not for work, but they were interested in building something for Twitch, specifically for my community, and they wanted my feedback on it. So I had a 1 hour meeting with them. So big things are happening with that. Fingers crossed. Then Wednesday, had a phone screening call. That went well. Today, had the test. Tomorrow, in-person interview. So this week was just brutal. And if I get the job tomorrow, I gotta fly to DC because it's hybrid. I think I'm not sure. I haven't established that yet, but like I have to go to DC to sign the signing bonus. Yeah, the Twitch thing, I'm not allowed to say too much about it just yet, but I think it would be awesome. I said if I get the interview tomorrow and I do well tomorrow, if I pass this technical exam, then they're gonna make the offer to me, and they want to negotiate in person. You know, whenever they want to negotiate in person, they really want to wine and dine you just to lowball you. They're gonna take me out to some fancy steak dinner. I can see it now. It's gonna be atrocious. They're gonna spend more money on me on a weekend to wine and dine me in reality, you guys can just put that shit in my check and send me that documentation over the phone. Get the prime rib. It is and I think they're also having like their company wide hands on meeting. So like they want to be able to introduce me to the whole entire company. I'm like, oh fuck. uh you guys. Okay, here goes one. A medical one of the one, our client is one of the largest uh medical expert medical legal implementation tools. We're looking for a legal artificial intelligence analyst for medical transactions. We are looking for someone who has a well-rounded understanding of the medical expertise with the technical expertise to match alongside understanding state and federal laws surrounding the distribution of class 1, class 2, and class 3 controlled substances. This person must be capable of understanding and handling direct contact with said drugs, but will not be required to manage or handle them on a day-to-day basis. Will be required to travel once per month to disposal sites to do audits. The remainder of your time will be spent allocating time using cloud services to manage data gathered from audits. Hey, yo, what's up, Mike? Wait, what was? No flipping packs. Wait, who said that? This is another good position. Their starting off pay is their start negotiations at $150,000. This would be 100% remote upon request for travel. This is a direct hire, 12-year, 1 month. You get, yeah. This one's kind of risky. 12-month, 12-month probation period. Oh boy. Wait, what JT song? Are you saying Justin Timberlake? Wait, what? You know me, I'm not from there. I'm from around the way. Oh, City Girl? Oh my god. City Girls are down right now. Nah, they don't do that no more. Nah, they don't do it like that. Who trapped an old soul inside of you, Kenneth? no need to apologize for having soul, brother. No reason to apologize. That's my Sunday music. Hey, Mike, I know what you listen to on Sunday. You're job hunting right now, you know? No coding project. No, I have to. I'm just like, because I was in that test all day, I just need to respond to some of these emails. Like, I wanted the code I want to work on is actually the code on the screen, but I also need to remind you, suckers, go buy y'all Mother's Day or wife Mother's Day, all the mothers in your lives. Go get them damn flowers. Oh, Mike, it's Praise Break Sunday. What you mean? What you mean? What you listening to? Is that a trick question?
Learn though. I got a rap for you too.
Wait, don't tell me you're still doing that.
As long as it works. Scientifically proven that. Wait. Hey Frank.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I empathize with your viewpoints in a lot of ways, but your dad handed me a check, so you gonna take this L.
You can't be still doing this rapping thing. I'm serious. Franklin started up.
How is this necessary at all? I've been working for the past 6 months. I've moved out of the house.
And you should have done that months before you actually did.
But you're not gonna give me proper.
Hey, yo, what's up, Ghost Dad? I just need to, like, that's why today's more of a bonus stream. I owe you guys 2 streams. But, like, I literally got woken up at, like, 7:45. I was hungry. I was tired. My brain was rolling. So, but I need to be able to finish this stuff. Because tomorrow, the interview's at 8:30. Interview's at 8:30. So I'll be, if the interview goes 2 hours, travel time another hour. So it'll bring me back. It'll bring me back here. So tomorrow we'll do a Friday stream after the interview. I'll wear my bow tie on stream. Hey, Mike, you trying to get all your forgiveness in one night, huh? Respect the grind. Hey, if you don't respect the grind, it will grind you out. I go every weekend. Hey, facts. So I actually have a chart that I used to keep track of this. Hold on, let me look at this chart real quick. So I keep track of these. So the last 7 interviews that I've done all came from applications that I put in back in February. All except for one that I put in same week. I put this in April 13th, and I got, okay, so yeah. In addition, 4 of them were, so there's 8 total. So 6 of them were cold. Like, I just applied and they gave me an interview. And then the remaining two were I knew somebody who knew somebody that knew something about it. But in addition to that, like I've declined 2 final offers just because the work-life balance wasn't going to be adequate for me. Yeah, it's very because like the thing that you last thing you want to do is be applying to these jobs and don't know which resume works. I when I apply to a position, I keep note of which resume I applied with. And normally if you go back to the website that you apply to, it'll have your resume there so you can just download it. I think applying it's sort of like finding, man, I don't know how to explain this, and maybe it comes with experience, but if you understand what I'm talking about, just validate me, please, so I don't feel like I'm going crazy. But when you look at certain job descriptions or certain job alerts, some of them read or reek of, we're just putting this out here, we don't want to fill this position. For example, if I like on LinkedIn will show you how many times this position has been re-uploaded. And if I look at the original posting of the date of the thing, and it was sent out last year August, and there's 100 applications on it right now. There's so today they reposted it today, and they have 100 applications on file right now, and it's only been up for less than a day. They're not really hiring for a position here. This is a ghost. This is a dummy position. This is to show investors that we are growing and we're looking for people to come work. But they're not really interested in hiring people. It's a false flag. Another thing is like, if I have to spend more than 5 minutes filling out the application, like as a company, don't ask me why I want to come work for you. What? What are some things you like about this company? Do I have trade secrets? What are you talking about right now? Why would I know anything about this company other than what expertise you're looking for, which is mine? So 5 minutes. Another red flag that like I hate to see for job applications is I guess that's okay. Because a lot of people say like the workday ones are pretty trash, but the interview I did today wasn't. The interview I'm doing tomorrow wasn't from workday, but I don't find them to be that imposing. Another thing. What's another thing? Anything third party. If someone from a third party place calls me for a position, I gather that information, I go find the position, and then I just go apply. Because that recruiter has done all the hard work for me. The recruiter literally just told me I am the most qualified person for this position. They want to submit it on my behalf, and what they'll do is say the position is worth $100,000. They'll take $10,000 off of your commission or salary or whatever to get you the contract, and that's how they make their money. But I'll just gather the information, tell them to send me everything. Who's the client? Who's this? Okay, when are they looking to get filled? I'm like, hey, can I look this over with my wife and family? You know, this is a big decision. Do you mind if I look it over for a day? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm like, all right, cool. Call me bright and early at 8 a.m. Like, first thing in the morning, I'll have an answer. I'm almost sure. And they were like, okay, cool, great. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And then I just hit block. You guys have to understand, recruiters have 2 metrics, that at least from my understanding. Metric 1, how many people they can bother. How many people can they bother, call in a day to apply for a position? And metric 2, how many roles they fill. They got to hit both quotas And I never chase recruiters. Never chase them. There's literally I literally have a chain email right now where if any recruiter from a specific company emails me talking about I have a job for you, I literally just forward them to the mass email of all the other recruiters who from their company who said they had a job for me and never got back to me. I just add them as a forward on that email. Yeah, so you have to learn how to use recruiters. Recruiters are strictly looking to fill positions, and they don't really care if you fit the position. I'll read one for you guys here in a second, where this dude asked if I'd be a great fit. I know it's not what you're used to, but are you interested in becoming an administrative secretary for $17 an hour? I literally just wrote ha 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 and sent it. And he was like, "Thank you for your time." Like they get desperate.
This for the brothers up north. Getting full on that jack, Mac. First smack back, we got a nigga to back smack. You gon' love it.
Have we decided what color's the bow tie, y'all? I'm thinking red. A paisley red with a sky blue. Or a striped red with stripe red. Just ha 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 ha.
Well, it's a sign. Look at all these portraits of my culture. I'm just waiting on you niggas silent. I can have the pain in your pit pain into a twit frame, get Eminem to 8 Mile by tenant, or worse to 5'9".
I don't have any polka dot bow ties, but I wish I did. I wish I did.
We got all night. We got all night. Go hip hop. We got all night. We can get Eminem to 8 Mile by tenant.
And for the pocket square, I'm a rebel. I do 2 pocket squares. It looks good, but it nothing like specific. We just get it in there. But I do with 2 colors. Because why can't you have 2 pocket squares? Yeah. We got to do the pocket square.
Save it for the end. Let me work. Please let me work. Hold on. I said your life had a better fight on a bed sheet drying. Rather than trying to beat the mind as deep as a mine in African digging passages halfway into China to reap a diamond, let me be honest. When they break down every round that I've sketched bouts, there's nothing tougher than smooth with the rusty tools in the shed house. You niggas came here playing.
Next, I'm going to cuddle up the wife to sleep. She said a rough day. Hey, go send our regards to the wife. I think you should wear red bow tie. As always, leaving you collected. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. I'll do a Friday stream when I get back, and I promise you guys I'll be a lot more focused. It's just a 6-hour test just takes it out of you. It's a 6-hour test. It's just a test of endurance, man. And it was just so fucking. I just was like, what more do you want from me? Hey.
You get the same simple assignment, and every time you line these niggas up, I got to do realignments. And Beasley, you lying. These kids paid for a bout on the big stage. You gave them a rib cage to feed sheep the lion. Why wait for sleeping giants? With a need for diet, it means the green divided, the rat league of tyrants, and the child being defiant, all in battle mode. This shit preferably to show a prior professor the precise, calculated, correct methods of math, nigga. This how you kill, kick it, kill, challenge. Now let challenge show this is God's call. Youngin, you got to learn how this works. Job call. Oh, hold up. It's hardball and oddball when the shot you throw through do hardball like it's cardboard. I feel like I'm at your mom's door with a convoy full of armed boys from Darfur. My hardcore culture in the shoulders on a U.S. soldier on armed shores, but you can sense it, nigga. The kids are sicker than German guard dogs. My beloved Iron Sheik say, Allah Akbar.
But yeah, and then also, like, and the thing that we're gonna fix tomorrow is, as you guys can probably see, I had to read, I had to actually go back to the GitHub and re-upload the last version of the GitHub because the fucking the CSS code kind of got away from me. The HTML got away from me too. Like I couldn't figure out where divs were anymore, starting and ending. I was like, man, did I mess this up that badly? And we figured out what we wanted to do, but in the process of getting where we wanted, we jacked up a lot of other stuff. So we definitely got to find like a middle ground there and add some more support structures to make sure like everything we worked on prior to doesn't collapse. That's how it be. That's why I'm so adamant about like I have to at least touch it like 3 times a week because I missed a little bit of this week. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it.
Disrespect God. Ain't it evil to live backwards? Let me bring that backwards. I need y'all to grasp it. Ain't it evil to live backwards? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Just asking. All first verse. I'm just asking. What you thought? Because you had more battles than me. You dropped 30 in a couple of games. Nigga, I wouldn't even know the court. Look, it ain't about how many fights you had. It's who you fought. This what champions look like. And we don't look like. You look like. I'm Floyd with you boys battle versus. You Jim Lantley, Larry Mercer. You just talk with good fight. Deep in their hearts, the free from the ark wouldn't risk getting snapped with Larry Bird. Still young, this your lone man fight. You can't cover that. Besides Miles, don't even go block with me. I'll be lying about another lap. Big trouble back. I'm gonna get you right when it's fast as this. Little nuclear reactor here. A lot of active lit when you're underway. You niggas got all this time. Keep rapping it. Let us back the trip. I won't even drag the script. Let us back the trip. We won't even drag the script. You just lock that nigga in the room and keep throwing in the match with clips. Terranio. You don't know who terrain you on.
Sweet. All right, now we gotta do a little bit of. Got like 6 minutes left. I gotta log off here soon, so I can get enough rest for tomorrow. Gotta be up at 6 a.m. It was with the pharmaceutical company. Oh, no problem, no problem. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, and then I owe you guys one on Saturday. So you'll see me Saturday for sure. And then you guys will also probably see me Sunday for the book club if y'all down like that. It was like a medical records technical exam for like EMRs and electronic health records and stuff like that. I think 6 through 11, but 6 through 11 was short, so push for 12 to 16. Yeah, yeah. You got it. Make it a chapter 15. We're gonna cover because I feel like 6 through 11 was super short. And you know what? I forgot to do it, but let me text the group right now. Reading the same book wants to. Sent it. I appreciate your patience. What's the series score? And I know they're playing at the Sixers. What is the score right now? What is the series score and what's the game score? Oh boy. What quarter? Philly doesn't want it. Philly doesn't want it. I've yet to see a version of Philly that says we need to win a championship. Even when Embiid was the reigning MVP. You don't need to wait for his downfall. He's never gonna rise above this moment. His MVP series was his peak. It's all downhill from here. No need to wait on his downfall.
He was skinny dipping with 6 bitches, nigga. Oh, no. Cause I get pussy, nigga. Exhibit A. They should have put the bitches on there too.
That year, I feel like
So that's how Detroit gangsters do? Skinny dipping going wild?
someone from someone from not the Lakers, from the Celtics could have gotten it.
Listen. Y'all took that down? Okay. Yeah, it should've
My MVP for every other year is gonna
Let's do it, y'all.
Joe. I mean, for sure, but like,
T-Rex says, grown man balls is so
I don't think people had enough respect for Joker.
all of that collaborated, fabricated.
I don't think a lot of people respected Joker until the finals, honestly,
Picture this.
and I'm one of them.
That's the slide. Tombstone, Brain, and Scribe here.
I did not respect him.
Brave this squad. I mean, I had that much love for you. I know that because you got that much hate for I. Don't want you to hang your eye. Not for a second, little nigga. Catch it. Brace your body. Be froze for death is cold. I want to search your soul and hold on to whatever holes exposing the pain you hide. Brain mine, nigga. Ah. Now, look, I don't want to break this bond. I just want to break the cycle. Break your moms, I like you. But nights she didn't write you, she stayed the line so your days could shine. I might do one better. With a letter to tell her how I appreciated Kai, how strong a queen she is. And any man to be lucky for her.
I think I
See a lot of his ways in your stride. I mean, you got that talking like I walk it kind of attitude.
I'll yield to that point. But once again, I think I just kind of fell into that group that didn't
That's why when
respect
I see what he can go through when a father don't take the time. So I think it's real fucked up.
his paralysis.
Hold up. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work, nigga. Hold up.
Because it's hard to think of anybody that was just dominating like that. Like, they had a good series run. They had a good, except for those last 10 games. And those last 10 games last year kind of showed exactly what you were going to get in the playoffs. It was crazy.
Cause he didn't take the steps. Now you chase his rep, but them running shoes ain't your size. They say don't whine over spilt milk. But what a man supposed to do when his baby's crying? Oh, he say shit like, of course to be the boss. But he too good for a paying job? What was wrong with being a cable guy? A real estate agent? Why was that nigga too cool to go to flight school and learn how to fly planes from the sky? Nah, he told you he had to do what he had to do to put food on y'all place at dime. You mean to tell me all that slinging and banging was to get y'all played alive when God gave him drive? And that big meat wrapped up stinking ass nigga left your moms out here alone for the latest ride? Y'all don't play your mind? Hold up. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work, nigga. Hold up. He gonna get this work. Y'all don't play your hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You niggas gonna get this work, you hear me? He ain't even get the second verse, but he gonna get this work. Y'all don't play your mind. Your mistakes ain't God. And you wonder why the shots ain't shook.
Hey, what's up, Taurus?
Listen, Ray, got Lil Jimmy out here in New York doing. Tell your OG Bobby Johnson you tried to steal the wrong radio this time, nigga.
I just don't see. They're gonna fold. And once they go down 3-2, Sixers have never come back from a 2-game deficit in the playoffs. Since I've been monitoring them, so that series is over. Taurus, man, we made it. Made it through the technical exam, brother.
My pops was a real nigga. And that ain't no lie. He was in the business that the system perpetuates from the side to keep us in the condition where we ain't made to survive. But you think he a god? Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you said it was 3-2, ain't it? Yeah, it's over.
Something to think about.
You want to know exactly? You want to know the exact moment Joel Embiid lost all hope and spirit to play basketball? Was when Kawhi Leonard hit that buzzer beater on him. He cried. When you see, I don't want to make fun of a man for crying, But I want to make fun about how he chose to cry. For you to cry from the winning bench past your losing bench into the loser's tunnel into the locker room. Whew. That's a long time to be like, you too big, bro. Okay, maybe I am gonna make fun of him for but that length, that was longer than a football field. Imagine crying for the length of a football field. The ball kept bouncing. I did everything I could do. Nah, bruh.
But when he performed, Lexus raised the man consciousness up from doing wrong to putting us in uniforms, making us soldiers in God's army, or them Garveyites. Nat Turner, when the man had us on a back burner, that's further steadily led one of the greatest plays I've ever heard of. You know what?
All right.
Tubman was more of a man than your father would ever be, nigga. Hold up. I mean, your daddy, that father title get deployed. You know, wise man told me that a wise man understands in this life, you want to build or destroy. And since it takes a father to raise a man child, well, no wonder you talk all that young shit. You're a little boy that don't get the large picture. Your pops wasn't no gangster. He was just another lost nigga. Look at me, King. Look at me. He was so lost. We gonna get this work. We gonna get this work. You can never fuck with me, ever, in your life. Look at you emotional. Yeah, he gonna get this work. He was so lost. Hold up. He gonna get this work. He was so lost. You lost, nigga. Look how they got you. Fox 2, CNN. You supposed to be one of the leading faces in battle rap. Look how you represent. They told me, I said, stop lying, y'all hyping. You in the crib with pitch alligators and shit. Not to mention everybody else, but you didn't got your fucking diet. Then you showed the chickens. I thought about you and your man in that picture. You did nigga still cockfighting.
Game recognized game. I feel like they had to, because he was a meme for so long, they had to give him the MVP. Because if that was how his career ended, you were made a meme out of a guy who doesn't know how to laugh. You, Kawhi Leonard, the strangest man in the NBA. Next to Anthony Edwards now. Anthony Edwards is like by far one of the most interesting people in the NBA, which is crazy. He's John Morant without the guns. Yeah, but that's Hall of Fame. Like that's 6 NBA titles. So you're allowed. He knew. I don't know if he knew it that day, but name another facial expression of Michael Jordan other than straight face. Maybe the one where he sticks his tongue out when he dunks. So to see such a legend get all teary-eyed was wild. No, when you're a legend, you can do what you want. Legends do what they want. And if there's a part of me that says if Jordan's legacy is 6 titles, a few shoes, and a face, a meme face, I'll take that. I'll say this. Jordan in public, no, I think it's perfectly, because he was accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award for basketball, wasn't he? What award was he receiving? I mean, Jordan might be a horrible team manager and a horrible at developing his own children to play sports. But you can't deny with a cousin. That's the reason why they did. That's why they couldn't cry. How you look crying? How you gonna look crying after Michael Jordan? Everybody gonna look at you and be like, what the fuck you? What the hell you do to be crying? Here's some tissue. Clean yourself up. Jordan would look back and be like, I take those tears personally. You would have seen somebody's tears reverse back into their head. Bryant Dev was good. And we making it just doing a bonus stream here. I'm about to get my suit all together for tomorrow, and then we're gonna try and make some good decisions. Look over my cue cards for tomorrow's interview and just make sure we got the right people on the phone type shit. You know? But we're going to do a daytime stream tomorrow too, so rest assured, everybody. Rest assured. Hopefully your night's going all right. I know all tomorrow's about is not being annoying. You know, don't go in and don't say anything stupid. Be complimentary. Shit like that. Oh yeah, this is the theme for the Sanford Sun. They did make a city version of Stanford. So that's actually that's a great way of saying it. A trap version of it. All right, party people.
My friend.
Take you to the credits.
Thank you so much, best friend.
All right. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that came to kick it tonight. I didn't have enough time to tell you guys I wasn't streaming. I didn't want to be that person. But I appreciate those who came to kick it with me. After the interview, I'll come see you guys tomorrow. There goes our raid message. This person said they're new to streaming and web development, so they would have been doing the things I would have been doing. Not gonna lie, you guys deserve better. But since you're stuck with me, the least I could do is leave you in good hands. All right. There goes our raid messages. Do I want to shield anything? Is there anything I want to shield? What can I shield to you guys? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can shield to you guys. I'm not leaving you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take it there. I need to sell 3 more shirts, and one of you mother lovers got to buy it. So there goes the Patreon, and there goes the merch. All right, see you guys tomorrow after the interview. Oh, and don't forget, if you're following, or if not, make sure you're in a Discord, because whatever gift I get from Twitch for my time, I plan on sharing it with the community, for the people, you know? See ya.